All right. Good day. Good day. How are you? How are you? How are I? How are us? Good to see everyone. Good to be here with you. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy November. Happy existence. You know, that's something as well. This year went, baby. This year was just hooked to a dang laser beam. I feel like, what was that? You almost had to slow down the film to even remember the summer. It was just fast. This thing was just this took the HOV lane this year. Life got roller skates on. Damn it. Life's got just roller skates on. Like, what was that? I couldn't even make an accurate police report on April. I couldn't tell you what she looked like, what she was wearing. The officer was like, well, can you tell me, April, tell me, how tall I look? I don't know, damn it. It just all went so fast. And I don't know if it's just that life feels faster now, but you can't even get your hands on it. I mean, it's like just trying to grab sand. You can get some of it, but then it ends up just, you just realizing you can't get it. You can't get that grip on it, boy. It's like trying to just do what's it called? The guy you go to and you go in his shop or whatever, and he pretends like he has a secretary or whatever, but he doesn't. And then you go in there and he lays you down and he asks you like a question or something, but you're so nervous that you're going to get touched or whatever. But what is that? Dang it. Chiropractor. It's like trying to be a chiropractor on sand. You can't move it. You can't control. You think you can, and then there's nothing. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm just saying it's been a long year. And I'm happy to be here with you today. And just thank you guys for just your patience on doing solo episodes. I wanted to tape this yesterday, but I was just so damn rattled. You ever wake up and you're just damn rattled? I mean, it's just like a couple pigeons are just living in your ass. You're just like, what in the hell? And everything's a prop. Somebody comes to the door and they just, this guy came to the door and he was offering pest control or whatever. And I was like, I think they just came because I think I have like 11 pest control guys because I forget. And then next thing, hell, I'll be in my living room reading a book and one of them will just spray for lice right in front of me. He'll spray for lice right across my damn forehead sometimes. Cause I forget, I always forget when they're going to be here. You have that one afternoon, you're doing a cook off and they show up with those chigger grenades or whatever, and they're humming those bitches, and your family's out there, you trying to put mustard on something, and the baby's got damn bug gas in his eyes. It's just, I just forget. Anyway, the guy came and he had just the bug guy. He's like, we can come 17 times a year. That's what he said. And I was like, dude, when I get married, I don't want my wife coming here 17 times a year. So that's not a sales tactic I wanted to hear, but the guy had the biggest mustache I'd ever seen in my life. And the only thing I could think the whole time he's talking to me is, you need to go spray up in that bitch. Cause there is not a chance in hell you're not running some kind of damn bug motel right up under your snout, Daddy. There ain't a CNH, baby, chance in hell. You ain't got a couple of fucking word lice running around up in that trap house you got above your lip, Daddy. So it just, I said, I think we're good. We got guys. I got 7 guys spraying right now. I could barely talk to the guy. Some guy was spraying right in front of me. But yeah, just everything's happened so fast. I just get confused. Everything's happened so fast, and here we are, and it's November, and it's like that. And I'm sure it's like that for everybody. It's like, okay. Some of you, your kid is aged this year. Like, man, I can't believe it. Genevieve's 4 now. Or your dad is got to get a new hip or new neck or whatever. You're like, now it's already time next week. Ricky's getting that new neck. It's just, things happen fast, Man, it was only 7 months ago that we laid my grandmother to rest. It's just all these things, and life just keeps lifing. And it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot for everybody. And it's marvelous at the same time. It is existence. That's what it is. But I'm grateful to be here with you guys today, and just grateful to be taking a moment to think about our lives and what they've been like. I want to say thanks. It has been a while since we've had a solo episode. I'm still going to try to do more. I'm finally having a little more time to start to take care of myself right now, and so that's feeling really good just to be able to relax some. What's going on? We had some shows in a lot of places. Thank you guys that came out there. We just got off the road out in the Midwest, baby. OH. We did it out there on OSU campus, Grand Rapids, Michigan, baby. Let's go. All over. We went up to, where else? Oh, up in Montana. I think I do owe a little bit of maybe an apology to what's that place called? It's like a place where they have people. Chicago State? No, it's Colorado State. Colorado Springs. I may owe us just Colorado Springs and Casper, Wyoming. When I got there, I was dehydrated, man. I mean, you could hear my eyes open. I opened my eyes and you could just like, it was loud, click, like somebody just hard R'd around, I saw a cat look over at me like somebody just been hard R'ing at it. And it was just, I was so dried out. The weather there, the wind up there is nasty up there. The wind, you open your eyes for a second, the wind will get in there and clean them bitches out. Next thing you do, I was having to lick my hand and rub it into my eyes. Spitting in my hand and rubbing it into my eyes. And even, you're looking at everybody through damn spit eyes or whatever. And the ladies, they're like, oh, look at this little bitch with his damn spit eyes. Oh, Honky got them spit eyes. But I was just dry as hell. Even the animals up there are dry. You see a damn animal up there, a dog up there. Casper, Wyoming, that thing up there you write water on the ground and a dog come lick on the word. People, things thirsty as hell up there. I saw a plant, it had grown up my leg and was trying to drink out of my I had me a little canteen. I saw a vine, stood somewhere for 30 seconds. A vine grew up my leg, and it had opened the top of my canteen. Yeah, now everything's thirsty as hell up there. It was super dry. It was dry, and I just wasn't ready for it. I was so dry. I could I don't know. I can't even explain it to you. You know, I definitely did my best, but they gave you oxygen tanks, and all the oxygen tank is just a can of just more dry. So you hit that bitch, and now you're just everything. Even the animals, they would sound like they were dried out, like moo. They had a cow, one cow, I saw him. Moo. Like, what? He's like, moo. But he was so dry. So that was just but beautiful country, beautiful place. I was shocked at how dehydrated. I got IVs up there. It just took me a little bit to get on my feet, man. It was a lot. That was like probably one of the more hectic times that I'd had this year. Just healthness, you know, and being alive and being like that. We went out to Montana, but all that area, Colorado Springs, and thank you for everybody coming out and Casper. I can't even believe it. I mean, Montana. Wow, all of those regions. I mean, that's where Mother Nature just tries on her clothes up there, baby. It's beautiful. Everything you see is beautiful. You know, it's remarkable. So to even get to go to that part of the country that people came out, thank you guys so much, to all the places that we went, man. I got to go to La Crosse, Wisconsin, and it's one of the greatest little city town places I've been. I think of some people in your head, you have ideas of a place that's kind of perfect, you know? And they got, you know, somebody's walking their kid home from school or whatever. And the kid's just got a bunch of snot on his face or whatever. But the parent leaves it. Just, you know, because there's something kind of beautiful about it. You know? Especially when you were poor, dude. If your nose was running, I'd let that bitch fly, cut. Because people were always looking at you when you was poor. People always look at you like you ain't got nothing. And that's when my nose was running, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I got this, bitch. I got this snot. So there is something very beautiful about that. But we were there in La Crosse, or La Crosse, they say it. Or a lot of gay dudes, they say it like, hey, I'm in La Crosse. But just beautiful. I mean, just to get to see some of America, man. And to get to see a lot of you folks. And we try to do some meet and greets after the shows. And we did everything that we could. I promise you that. So thank you guys so much for the support. And, yeah, Thanksgiving's just coming in. Trevin, how are you feeling today?
I'm good, man. A little chilly.
Oh, yeah, it's brisk out, huh?
That's for sure.
And you think it's going to get worse this year? What are they saying there? And if you're looking at the diameter or whatever, the air diameter, or the weather, what are they saying?
Yeah, the weather. Yeah, about the same. Going to get a lot colder, man.
God.
Get ready.
BLM, baby. Brr, lives matter, son. It's going to get brisk out. What else has been going on? Oh, I'll tell you, you know what's something that I thought was really special that was I got to be around or be a part of, or be around, really. So SNL Saturday Night Live was going on, and Bill Burr was going to be on it. You know, and Bill Burr there's nobody like him. There's nobody like him. He is himself, and he is one of one. And I wanted to go see it. I'd never been to SNL. I'd never been over there and seen it, you know. And so myself, who came with me? Oh, my buddy Kevin and John Farley was there. And that's Chris Farley's brother. And it was just like, man, to be at SNL, where Chris Farley and Spade and Nealon and Carvey and all of the Rock, Sam, just all these wizards of, possibility, Sherry, O'Terry, who's the lady that puts her, she's always taking her own temperature or whatever and smelling it. Who's that lady? Her. She, just to be at SNL, Saturday Night Live, to be on that stage, just to be there watching. And John Farley was there, Chris Farley's brother. And it was the first time he said that he'd been back there since since he'd been there with Chris. And that was just, I don't know. It was just like, it was just kind of, it felt special, because I just can't imagine that. I can't imagine having a brother that is, so, well, first of all, it's your brother, so they're very important to you, but then also they're such a entertainer, and then you go back to the place where one of the places that they're most known from, and yeah, it was magnificent, man, just to be able to be there with him. And he told so many stories. And I was kind of bummed that they didn't bring him out on the stage and let him tell a story out there at SNL. The stories he was telling backstage were better than half of the things that were happening on the tube, I thought. I mean, but also that's, but it was just crazy to hear a guy talk about, his brother, Chris Farley, and all these little moments that they'd had backstage and just these funny things. And here, I'll say this. When it came down to listening to him or watching some of the sketches, I couldn't help but listen to some of the things that he was saying. Because it just was like walking through time and walking through time that really meant something, time between brothers. And so, yeah, that was pretty exceptional. But yeah, I was like, SNL should have had him out there. Like, bring this guy. It's the first time he's been back since his brother. It's like the closest Chris Farley will get to being there. And yeah, it was just, I don't know. So, but it was great. I'm not trying to tell, I don't know. Am I talking too much or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, that was something neat to be a part of. And what else? I went with my friend has a son, and we took him to the swing set. And then, what else is going on? Oh, I watched the CMAs, Country Music Awards, the other night, because I live in Nashville. And so you have to watch it, or people won't look you in the eyes for the next year. And so, I was checking it out, and Caleb Presley was on there doing presentation. Lainey Wilson was on there. So it's like, I got to peep it. I wanted to see if Jesse Murph was going to be there. Jelly Roll was there. That whole gang, baby. Jelly Roll, Yellow Wolf. I think they had damn Jelly Wolf there. And it's just that is just a St. Bernard with a couple face tats on him, but that whole musically recovering honky vibe, that's really powerful. And Yellow Roll, I saw damn Yellow Roll. And it was Bobby Lee was there. So it's just, he's doing music now. So it just, it's just anyway, it was a very diverse group over there. And what am I talking about? Damn it. Oh. But I watched because I wanted to see if Red Clay Strays were going to win. They were up for vocal group, which, what does that even mean? Kind of, it's all music, but they didn't win. Old Dominion won it, right? And Dominion, no disrespect, right? I haven't heard a lot of, I don't think, first of all, if you look at old Dominion, Dominion is a brother's name. And it's, show me 30 Dominions and I'll show you, how to how to get to Memphis. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's like, let's be realistic, baby. That's Elvis's neighbors, homie. Okay, so that was I'm like, damn, they don't even. Somebody's hiding. They're hiding a brother amongst the 4 or 5 of the guys that they have in the group or whatever. But yeah, I just wanted to see Red Clay Strays win, and I thought it was just a chance for CMA's like, here you have a vibe, and no disrespect to OD, baby, but you have a vibe. Red Clay Strays, they sing prayers, man. They sing things that I can't. They sing prayers that I can't even make. That I can't even make the words to. They sing those, and I just feel like that's part of such a movement. And so, yeah, I think I really wanted them to win that award. But also, then Red Clay Strays, are they a country group? And you could argue that it's all of it. Are they gospel? I mean, they're music, and it doesn't need a space to fit in, You don't need to put every foot in a shoe, but it's like, well, yeah, what are they? But it's a lot of vibrant prayer, I feel like, coming out of those boys. And I'm partisan as well, or partisan or whatever. Anyway, that's some of the stuff that's been going on recently, and a lot more. Some of it I can't remember. But yeah, just CMAs, I felt like they had a chance to pull some new blood in there. And I just didn't see that, but what do I know? I don't know shit. I'm just a loud honky over here. That's all I am. What else? Grand Rapids, beautiful place, man. Just to see a lot of places where people are just thriving and people are saying, hey, this is our community and we're going to keep it like it is, man. That's something that really felt great to witness. Well, now it's that holiday season. It's time for family and food and, let's be honest, a little bit of chaos. But hopefully the most chaotic thing that happens this year is you slurping down a little bit of oyster dressing. However, if things don't go as planned, like a holiday mishap that leaves you seriously hurt, your injury could be worth millions. Talking about Morgan & Morgan. They have your back, even if it's in a back brace. We hope you don't need them, but if you ever do, they're the guys that fight for the people. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. They have over 100 offices nationwide and more than 1,000 lawyers. With over $20 billion recovered for over 500,000 clients, Morgan & Morgan has a proven track record of fighting to get you full and fair compensation. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. For more information, go to forthepeople.com/thispastweekend or dial pound law, pound 529 from your cell phone. That's forthepeople.com/thispastweekend or pound law, pound 529 from your cell. This is a paid advertisement. What else? It's Thanksgiving, guys. That's what it is, And that's the week it is, and it's a time, Thanksgiving. It's wild that our calendar, that even our calendar, right? Our setup, our framework, our time-based framework for our society and for civilization has a stop time in it to give thanks. It's interesting that even time says, hey, hold on. I need you to give some thanks. You have to have some gratitude here. And I think that to me, that's pretty fascinating, that is a speed bump that's been put into our calendar. It's just built in there. It's a comma that says, hey, care, right? Care about the things that have happened to you. Find things to have gratitude for. And so, I want to think about those today and just things that I'm thankful for. I'm thankful, being able to whisper, that's a big one. I'm so thankful for that. Because otherwise, everybody in your family wouldn't know how you felt about them. So I'm just so thankful that God lets us whisper, I'm thankful for my family, I'm thankful that my sister makes me laugh a lot and that she likes to laugh. I like listening to her laugh sometimes. She's ridiculous and that makes me laugh. I'm thankful my nephew talks to me. I wish he kind of hit my line more, but I guess he's busy or whatever. Sure, whatever, dude. But he's a child, and it's like I just got to be an adult and just take care of myself. But I'm thankful that urine isn't hotter than it is when it comes out of your body. That would be crazy, bro. If you were, urine just came out like even 10 degrees hotter, bro. Because you'd go in the bathroom and they'd have one dude in there about to urinate and everybody else would be supporting him. And like, come on, Richard. Come on, Richard. Blast that shit, homie. And he'd be like, it's gonna hurt. He'd be like, shut the fuck up, Richard. Piss, bitch. And people were like, whoa, chill out, dude. It's hot, And people, and there'd be a gay dude just kind of holding his back for no reason, or even pushing on his butt. That's the weird thing, dude. If you're doing a group piss, right, and everybody's supporting one guy who has to piss, and the dude that's pushing up on the guy's butt, that guy is not just trying to be helpful. I know that, boy. So, I'm grateful that PP is at that, or urine, or whatever they want to call it, is at a manageable temperature. That's a big one. I'm grateful that God lets me try. I'm grateful that God lets me try. That every single thing isn't final. I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that that my arms are, they're not the best. I think they're not the best length. I got medium length arms, but I know that they're good enough to hug, good enough. I wouldn't win a hug title or whatever. I don't know if there is a title. Yeah, what else? Let me think. I'll think about some things throughout the episode today. Things that I'm thankful for, man. I'm thankful that I have some shoes on right now. I'm thankful. I'll keep thinking about it. But let's get into some calls, man. You guys have been hitting the hotline, and I haven't been there. But I just want to thank you for hitting it. And as always, the hotline is 985-664-9503. And let's get to a call right here. Here we go.
Theo, I just want to get your thoughts. I'm 28, just got out of the Navy. I live in Orange County, California, and...
Thank you for your service, brother. We appreciate you. Onward.
It's tough making friends as an adult. My whole life, I've always ended up with black friends. I played basketball, and Navy, out of 200 white guys, 5 black guys, I ended up being friends with the black guys. But I want some white friends, or like Asian friends. So just wanted your advice, like, how does that happen, or do I just stick with this, hey, this is how it is, like, black friends are my thing?
No, brother, I don't think that, I think you can get all types of friends. That is for sure, man, I think, basketball is a gateway drug to just a brotherific type shit. Go out into your neighborhood right now, dribble a basketball in the street, see if a couple brothers don't show up. That's that. Just, you hear a basketball banging on that street, that's the Michael Jordan mating call, cut. That's how it is, man. You put a rim up anywhere, and you gonna get some black friends, man. That's not a racial thing. That's just facts. You put a basketball rim up anywhere, and you gonna have some brothers show up. You put that bitch up in the ocean, you'll have a couple wet brothers out there that's double drowning out there. So you have to think, if you want to get different types of folks, you have to put out different types of activities, you know? So if you want to get more Asian friends, you might want to do Asian people like hide and go seek. That's easy, man. You know? And that's wild, bro. You know, look at an Asian. Look at any resting or sitting Asian, resting Asian, or AARs or whatever, Asians at rest. Look at one. Bring up a couple, right? Go to any of these folks and say, you keep counting, I'll go hide. Because Asians got that clock in them, dog. So that's something you could do to meet some Asians right there, man. And also, it's okay to be a white guy that has black friends. And I know you're not saying there's anything wrong with it, but, they had, and when I was getting into life or whatever, they had a lot of wiggers out there. And no cap, bro, wiggers used to be the thing, bro. Thomas Jefferson was a wigger, bro, real talk. And people don't want to say that shit, but he was, man. But now they got blonkies even. They got blonkies out there. You got a lot of black dudes that want to be white or having more white stuff go on in them, I mean, I saw a brother crying in his car the other day outside of a Jimmy John's. That's the whitest shit you could do. That's our shit. So it's all good. What I'm saying is the portal is always open, guys. There's no NIL money to have a new friendship in another ethnicity, man. That is, we're all bound to be beige in a couple generations anyway. So right now, if you want to meet someone of a color or of an ethnicity, then now is the time, baby bear. Because in 2-3 generations, everybody going to be beige, mauve, off mauve, cookies and crumb. People going to be all batched out and genetic modified or whatever. You gonna have a Monsanto taupe friend. You gonna have an off brown white bottom speckled trout Korean Mexican black lady. You're gonna have it all, man. So if you want to enjoy specific ethnicities now is the time to do it, because genetically, we're all heading to one color. We're going to be just one little off brown, semi-white, matte finish, gray baby bear of Christ, brother. Praise God, man. What else do we have? Let's take another call right here. Here we go.
Hi, Theo. Me and my family want to invite you to our Thanksgiving dinner. This is Maria Gillen. It will be up in Gallatin, Tennessee.
Oh, up in Gallatin. All right. Thank you for the invite there.
And we think you just fit in really well with our family, and you would just bring a lot to conversation. And I think it's going to be some really good food. I can whip up some really good mashed potatoes. So,
okay.
Oh, and I'm making a pasta. That's really good. Anyways.
Okay. Yeah, y'all them carb dogs up there. All right. That's beautiful. I cannot make it. I appreciate it, though. Very sweet of you. I am, you know what? Here, I'll call you and tell you I can't make it. See if this works.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
What's up, you little potato maiden? How are y'all over there? This is Theo. I'm just calling you back. I want to let you know that I can't make it over there for the Thanksgiving up there in Gallatin. But I appreciate it. And hope you guys have a wonderful time up there. And just thanks for thinking of me and thanks for inviting me. That was very nice of you. And yeah, that's about it. All right, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I'm going down to Lafayette, Louisiana, baby. Dustin Poirier, you know, every year they put cooking utensils into his fighting gloves. And he gets out there and he'll beat up a damn meal for you, son. Everything he serves, you got a black eye. The black-eyed peas got 2 black eyes, bro. You're like, dang, and some of them had broken ribs on them. Look, I didn't even know peas had ribs. You know, he'll give you a little turkey leg or something, and it's in a cast. He beating the shit out of everything, bro. Turkey neck in a neck brace. That's how he does it, bro. He beat the eggs with his own hands, bro. I see him. You'll see him in the yard out there. He got on his fighting trunks and just putting a bunch of hand action into a damn mixing bowl. You know, it's just crazy, man. I never seen anybody do it like that. You'll see him out there fucking calf kicking a rump roast, bro. You're like, what is going on? But that's where I'll be, man. That's become a little tradition for me, and it's a blessing. I'm excited about it. And then we have a large show down there. It might be our largest show ever over at the Cajun Dome in Lafayette, Louisiana. And grateful to be from over there. Just got my mother a home over in Baton Rouge. My mom just moved back home. So when we got her a house over there, and I'm just grateful to that. Thank you guys for the support over the years. And she hasn't complained about it yet, which is just damn unreal. So, what else? Let's take another call. What are you thankful for, Trevin? You got anything that pops into your head, brother?
Oh, every day, bro. Thankful to wake up. Thankful to, have a job. Thankful mostly for my, beautiful wife. Shout out to Gabby and our family, and yeah, the health.
Yeah, that's it. That really is true, huh? Having some health, man. Yeah. And taking care of it too. That's another thing. Because I'll take something for granted in a heartbeat. I'll take my heartbeat for granted in a heartbeat. That's crazy. Oh, something else going on out in the world today. What else? We got a call that came in right here.
Hi Theo. This is Michael from Tennessee.
Hey, Michael.
I just want to say I've been thinking about turkey and ham. We didn't have ham at Thanksgiving because apparently ham's a Christmas thing, and I love honey ham, and all they had was turkey. Turkey's dry and bland as shit, no honey, so I didn't fuck with it. So I just want your opinion.
Okay, brother. I see you there. I see you having a lot of feelings about it. Yeah, turkey or ham. Well, ham is ham. Ham, it gets home and it's like, where's your mother? That's ham. But turkey's a little more risky, I think. It's a little it's a little more perverted, I think, low key, bro. Turkey, it's like, what you want to do to me? Want to put me in a sandwich? Want to put me in the fridge? You want me now? You want me left over? What do you want? So turkey kind of looking at you like that, I feel like. Ham looks like it's been smoking or whatever. Like, all right, it'll party, but it's fucking, it won't be able to drive itself home. Ham, but turkey, because ham drinks. But turkey is like, it could be anywhere. It could be turkey, you'll see turkey in a high heel. You'll see turkey in a high heel. That bit, So that's how I feel, I guess, about that. What else? Got a couple more calls that came in here. Here's a news story right here. Police find 2-kilogram garden gnome made entirely of MDMA. Wow. Yeah, that's it, man. That's how it is now, baby. They got aliens in the ocean. They got MDMA in the garden gnomes. Okay? Tape your eyelids to your ass cheeks, homie. And stay alert. Because they ripping everybody out here. Praise God, baby. What else do we have? We got another call that came in right here. Here we go. Let's see. Home for Christmas.
Yo, Theo, this is Harley from Portland, Oregon, man.
What's up, Harley? And had a great time up there. We did a show out there in Portland, which is a great city. Let me say that. People are always like, there's Antifa's up there, LARPing in the park. It's just a bunch of leftover Antifa and BLM activists and people, adults wearing baby diapers up there, LARPing in the park and sword fighting and doing makeshift Renaissance fairs up there and shit. And damn George Foreman grilling every meal and shit. But I thought it was an amazing city. It really shocked me how special it was. Yeah, there's a naked guy pushing himself in a, and he's like, has a boat oar and he's going down the street in a adult baby carriage or whatever. But it's awesome. I thought it was really, really groovy. I really like Portland, Oregon. What'd you have to say, brother? Sorry, I interrupted you there. Let's hear more.
I really appreciate the way that you peddle your tickets, the way that you encourage people to not use secondhand sites because you don't want people paying more than they should to come see you. I understand that, and I really respect that.
Yeah, totally. Well, a lot of times what happens is people will look up a ticket, right? Want to go to the show, this city, this date or whatever, and then other secondary sites that are reselling tickets will pay more to get their searching higher on Google and stuff like that. And so then you click there and you're not really paying you don't even have an option at a regular price ticket if there's still any available. Onward.
But then I go to your website, man, and I see that theovon.com/tour is redirected to Ticketmaster. Mm-hmm. And I'm just curious, man, the people absolutely hate Ticketmaster.
Oh, yeah. And I'm one of the people, brother. I hate them. They've been running this scam forever. So I don't know how we get a politician that is going to break up the monopoly that's very obvious. I don't know how you get that done. I would love to have a ticket broker on this year. Maybe we can start delving into the dark depths of all that. Because yes, it's a monopoly. It's sick. It's sick that you could take 3 of your friends to a show, but now you can only take 1 because the fees are astronomical. We don't see any money from the fees. Artists don't. It's just the same people. It's these big companies. Who owns Ticketmaster? You look that up for me? Live Nation Entertainment. So there you go. Ticketmaster is a wholly owned subsidiary of Live Nation, which is headquartered in Beverly Hills. I think one of the issues, who's the owner of Live Nation, I wonder? Vanguard. Well, this is fucking hilarious. Zoom in on this a little bit. Liberty Media Corporation is the largest shareholder of Live Nation Entertainment, owning 30% of the company. Other major shareholders include Vanguard, owns 8.3%. BlackRock Advisors owns 5.5%. So there you go. It's the same people that own everything. So that's why you're getting fucked, because they own everything. They own the building that the show is in sometimes, and then they own the website. And they don't care. They don't care. That's the bottom line. They don't care. They don't care that it takes more money out of your pocket and mine if I buy tickets somewhere. They don't care. They want money. That's all they want. So yeah, that shit hurts my heart, man. Nothing I can do about it, man. You know, and maybe one day there'll be a better way to do it. I know Zach Bryan tried a unique method through AXS, I think, ticketing, but it hasn't shown up yet, or a way that's definitively saves people that money. But yeah, those people are robbing people, and that's what it is. And but we have a government that continues to allow that sort of business behavior. Especially when they have a monopoly on the market. Yeah, those are my feelings. To me, it feels like it's bullshit. To you calling, I'm sure to everybody listening, I'd love to have an extra $40 from ticketing fees to go get me a soda or something. Get me a little Butterfinger or something. Get mom the payday or whatever that she likes eating. She can't even hear the fucking show. She's over here. Cheaper to get her a ticket than put her in dang hospice or whatever. You know, she's over here, you know, listening to whatever we're watching, you know, Metallica on Ice or whatever over here, you know, or Ice Spice on Ice or whatever. Who knows what the hell they're doing now? You know, now they have a new Anxiety on Ice as a new performance for kids. Like, what are we even fucking taking our kids to? It's Big Pharma Anxiety on Ice, brought to you by Live Nation and Pfizer, dude. That's what we're fucking doing. I mean, yeah. People at least aren't blind to it. Praise God, brother. Thank you for the call. And yeah, I'm sorry about it too, man. Let me hear the end. Let me hear what you have to say. I'm sorry.
And I personally would not go see a show just because it's being sold strictly through Ticketmaster. So I was curious if there was some kind of way that we could get away from these big corporations and hopefully by getting away from them, you know, you could get more of a percentage of ticket sales, and that.
Yeah, totally. I mean, those venues, they could give away to something. They could do something, you know. They also, they charge people for parking a lot of times, or it's just, but some of it is business. But that part, I believe, is egregious. That's how I feel. But no, as of right now, I don't know another way. You know, I could look into it, though. Maybe one day I'll have, you know, I could own venues with other people and we could just do the shows there at our own venues, and we wouldn't sell tickets and we wouldn't gouge people on those prices. Or maybe you'd find one politician that would just run simply on the fact that they're going to say, hey, fuck those guys. We're not going to let them do it. We're going to figure out a way. So it's just those greedy companies and dirty lawyers, I believe. But also there may be stuff I don't know about it. They may need an extra $42 a ticket to send you that email. So I might be off. What else? Sorry. Am I getting negative there? Let me think about what else I'm thankful for, man. I'm thankful that I have buddies that check in on me. I need to do a better job of that, or I would like to do a better job of that in the coming years, checking in on people. And checking in on myself. You know, I want to make sure I do a better job of that. What else am I thankful for? I'm thankful my buddy Jeremy just had a new baby, his third son. Him and his wife Natalie just had a child, and they just have a blessed, man. Him and my buddy Curtis, they run a speed and strength training group over here in Nashville, and those guys are they're like the best part of my week when I get to be over there and just laugh with everybody, and we have so much fun, and they really uplift a lot of the community here. And so yeah, that's something I'm thankful for, that he had a healthy son. What else am I thankful for? I'm thankful I got to go to my buddy Scott's wedding this year. I'm thankful I got to see my friend the other night. I'm thankful that God lets me think about other people, and that I can try hard, that I can, you know, that if there's patches where I go through where I get stuck in myself, that I can come out of those. You know, we're not so, every thought doesn't have to be a sentence, like a life sentence, you know, or that every feeling isn't like a life sentence. Even though there are moments sometimes where they think it feels like they might be, they're not. I'm I'm thankful you can see somebody that'll change your vibe, you know, or change. You can hear a song that'll change your energy, and you can choose to hear those things too. What else? Yeah, I'm thankful that some of the mistakes I've made haven't put me in places that make things very tough on me from day to day. You know, that's been a lot of grace from God in those spaces. What else? What do you think about, Trevin? Anything else? Any other gratitudes coming into your head?
Thankful for friends, like you said, being able to think about, you know, being grateful in itself. You know what I mean? Being able to take the time to.
Yeah, I'm thankful God lets me see different things or whatever, see animals, bro. I would hate that shit if you're at the zoo and people are just telling you what the animals look like or whatever. And then the guy starts touching you on the back or whatever. You're like, this guy's a pedophile or whatever. You know, who am I even with, dude? That's the kind of scary shit that's out there. What else do we got? Let's see. Here we go, right here, gang. Shit, let's hear this one. They stay home for.
Hey Theo, this is Big Red here, and
Big Reg, baby. Let's hear more, Daddy.
I mean, I just want to preface by saying I'm not racist, but
All right, onward.
Lately I've been hanging out with some brothers, and I've sneezed a couple times, but
He sneezed. Okay, you've been sneezing.
I've noticed that I've been sneezing around outside, and they don't say bless you, and I don't know if it's like a me thing. I don't know if I don't know if it's like hard to look tough, like saying bless you, like. I don't know. I've been trying to say bless you in the mirror in a tough way, and I gotta admit, it's a really hard task to do. Like,
okay, I think I see what you're saying. You're saying a lot of brothers, they don't say bless you when you sneeze. Well, I mean, I think that's just life, bro. I mean, brothers been through a lot of shit historically, man. Brothers and female brothers too, the sisters, they've been through some shit, man. Get a history book, dog. So they ain't worried if somebody can't handle a little pollen or something. Somebody sneezed. They're worried somebody goes into prison. You know, that's when they drop some bless yous on them. They worried they can't get the pain out of the culture. That's when they'll yell a bless you. They save some of their bless yous for Sunday as well. But it's white folk. Somebody sneeze. Bless you, Ernie. Bless you, Nathan. That's good. Black folk, they just because somebody can't handle sitting near a tulip or something, or somebody get a little activated, their lungs flare up around a fern. That's a little bit more white trauma than it is a black trauma, I think. Some white dude's like, oh, them azaleas, I can't breathe. Like you the floral George Floyd or something, man. Get your shit together, man. And don't bother a brother to say bless you because your white ass having trouble with some dandelion dander. Okay? Get it together. Your soft ass. Can't breathe for half a second. You want God to help you. God, come on, man. Come on, man. So I think that's just, look, man, that's a cultural thing, and I think you got to let that lie where it lies, baby. That's what I believe. Praise God, man. Thank you for the call, though. Thank you for letting me think out loud with you. Is pornography causing a problem in your life? Do you find yourself watching porno for longer periods of time and having trouble stopping? Is porn affecting your relationship or dating life? Well, you're certainly not alone. Watching pornography has become so commonplace today, and oftentimes men use porn to numb the pain of loneliness, boredom, anxiety, and depression. Shame and stigma prevent men from talking about these issues and getting help for them. I want to introduce you to my friend Steve. Steve is the founder of Valor Recovery, a program to help men overcome porn abuse and sexual compulsivity. Steve is a long-term sexual recovery member and has personally overcame the emotional and spiritual despair of abusing pornography and has dedicated his life to empowering men to do the same. Steve is an amazing person, and he is a close friend of mine. I mean that. Valor Recovery helps men to develop the tools necessary to have a healthier sex life. Their coaches are in long-term recovery and will be your partner, mentor, and spiritual guide to transcend these problematic behaviors. To learn more about Valor Recovery, please visit them at www.valorrecoverycoaching.com or email them at admin@valorrecoverycoaching.com. Thank you. You know, I do want to say, though, it is that time of year where we can try to do more for others. That's one of my things I was thinking about yesterday. I was like, how can I make next year, how can I do more? You know, and we all want to, right? We all want time. I hear that so many times from people like, hey, Theo, how can I be a part of this? How can I do, you know? And so, yeah, I've been thinking about that a lot, and I'm going to, I want to figure that out, you know? Just ways to, yeah, we all want to find ways to give back to help our neighbor, you know. And this is the time of year for that to be on our hearts, I think. Or I don't know, I'm not trying to preach at you. This is the time of year where that's on my heart. You know, how can I think about somebody else? Because what a relief it is when you're trapped in yourself to have a moment where you're thinking about somebody else. You're like, oh, thank you, God. Letting me think about somebody else, man. What else? Let's take a couple more calls here on the way out. Let me take this one right here.
Hey, Theo. I love the show. I'm calling with an issue. I'm 20 years old. I've been drinking every single day since I've been 17. There's been times where I stop drinking for a week. I always fall back into the same thing. And I hate myself for it. Everything pulls me down. I'm just wondering if you have any advice for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I notice myself, man. Thanks for calling, bro. I notice myself when I get, when I'm doing something I don't want to be doing, when I'm doing something I don't want to be doing, and then I've said to myself, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. And then I keep doing it. I can't help but do it. Right? That's addiction. You can't help it. You're doing it. Which isn't you. That's not you making that choice all the time. It's addiction. It's a disease. Right? So just same as if somebody had cancer, you wouldn't say to them every day, oh, damn, you have cancer again. You keep choosing to have cancer. No, they have cancer. It's the same with addiction. You don't want to do this. You're doing it. Right? You can't stop that cycle. And then here, this is what I would notice for myself. Then shame starts building up because now not only am I addicted, now I am ashamed because I keep breaking my own promise to myself. Right? Now I'm losing my integrity. So now not only am I dealing with addiction, but I'm also dealing with shame. And man, when those two dogs get together, good luck getting a Frisbee through the yard, brother. Them some growlers, daddy. But that's people ask me a lot about addiction stuff. The only answer I ever know that has helped me has been going to recovery, going to Alcoholics Anonymous, starting there, going to a meeting. Because the first thing they ask you in there is that, is your life unmanageable? That's the question. Is your life unmanageable? Nothing has to be about alcohol or anything. Is your life unmanageable? Because that's a way where you get to choose for yourself. Nobody's making a diagnosis of you being an alcoholic. You decide. But it's like, is life unmanageable? And that's a very fair question to anybody. And if the answer is yes, then there's more, then you take it from there and there, you know. But I would recommend go to 3 AA meetings, some different ones. Listen for the similarities and don't listen for the differences. Because it's easy to be like, this shit, that ain't, you hear one thing like that ain't for me, you know. So, yeah, man, I'm sorry that you're dealing with that. But that's really the only, I don't have a magic button or a magic solution, you know. And then once you're in there, you can maybe get some sponsorship or something. They can help you decide if you should get treatment or that sort of thing. Now, if you're drinking every day for that long, you may need treatment to detoxify yourself. But thinking of you, brother, and thank you for calling, man. I appreciate that. What else? Here we go. Let's hear it.
What up, Theo?
Hi.
Hey, I got a question for you, Theo. My name's Jocelyn, and I have a son here. He's 10 years old with Down syndrome. Just any advice that you would give to him personally would be much appreciated. And we think you're great. Keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Thank you. Thank you, Jocelyn. It was very sweet of you to call. Happy Thanksgiving to you and to your child right there. And I'd say to your child, I'd say, hang in there, young king. Okay? You little freckled sparrow of the heavens, hang in there. Hold the line, baby boy. Because young DS lords like yourself are heroes. And you are beloved. You are God's thank you card. There's not any of us in existence that doesn't see somebody with Down syndrome and feel something, you know. You make a candle just light up inside of everybody. Y'all are the ones braving the genetic nether realm to see what's on the other side. Y'all are the Lewis and Clarks of DNA. Okay, the Harriet Tubman of afflictions. That's y'all, young king. And every year we're getting closer to winning this war. I'll say that out loud. We will battle with Down syndrome until it's all the way down. We will not relent. So keep hugging your mom and keep being a bumblebee of hope for all of us. And keep smiling, because when you smile, when people with Down syndrome smile, we all smile somehow. Because we all have that, not a DS, but a DOSE of it inside of us. And I believe that, you know, and that's why we can relate. And I love you and I love your mom, and I wish y'all a happy Thanksgiving. And keep teaching the rest of us how to love better, you know? Because I was right there in it. I was right there in it, just in the grips. And I was able to just break my foot free as a child. And I love you guys, man, baby. Praise God, man. What else? Any other call that came in? Here's a young lady that called. And here we go. One more call.
Hey. I'm struggling. It's just hard going back and forth trying to find a job. With an addiction, it's really hard. I can't seem to put the alcohol down. And as funny as it is, I listened to your podcast because of how you talked about Coke. And I've been struggling with putting it down. And I just get to the point where I get so deep, you can't get out of it. And I know you know what I mean.
Man, shit breaks my heart, kind of, you know.
It's tough.
yeah, just I don't know what it makes me. I mean, it just I guess yeah. I mean, it just yeah. I don't know. It makes me sad. Yeah, I guess it makes me like. What does it make you feel like?
Well, I think it's powerful that they feel like they could reach out to you to talk about it with someone who can relate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I think there's a part of it's like you can just tell when somebody's hurting. You know. At least maybe I'll just call her. Is that crazy? You think, Trevin?
Do it. I think it would make her day.
Let's just call her. Let's see. We can even ask her if we. I don't care if we put this on or not. We can just. Let me see.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Who is this?
It's Theo.
Yo.
Theo Vaughn, I got you. Did you call? I don't know if this is the right person. Did you call our? I'll have like a voicemail thing. I just didn't know if you called it the other day.
Is this really Theo Vaughn?
Yeah, it is. Who's this?
Holy shit. You actually listen to it?
Yeah, sometimes it takes me a while, dude. It freaking takes me a while, but we just happened to start just like we've been listening for the past couple of weeks to try and do like an episode to come out next week. And so yeah, today I was listening to him and I just heard your message and it just like yeah, you know, I struggle with shit, so I just thought I would just say what's up or you know.
Dude, I just had a wreck like 2 days ago and
oh, what happened?
I don't know how I didn't die. I was not paying attention and I like rear-ended him, but I was flying and I shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
And it totaled the fuck out of my car. I don't know how I died. I just came out with a small concussion and nobody else was hurt.
And did you have insurance?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it's
good.
getting taken care of, but it's just been a shitty week. I got cheated on too, so.
Oh. That's the
I can't believe you actually listened to my voicemail.
Yeah, well, it just shook me, you know. I mean, it just made me, you know,
Yeah.
it seemed like you're having going through a tough time, and I've been there for sure. So-
I'm going on 19 hours.
Of no
being
drinking?
sober right now.
Let's go. That's awesome. Dude, 19 hours is big.
I know, it's a lot for me.
Yeah, it is. I'm happy for you. That's awesome. What do you think? So what time of day or what kind of happens that you start to you feel like you start to fall apart a little bit or make you drink?
Well, it was really the start of my job. I started a job last year, and we ended up having to work like it was a mandatory 7 days a week, and it's been like that the whole time I started. And they fired me in October. That's when shit really started to fall apart. I started showing up drinking on the job and stuff. It was just getting really rough. Burnt out.
Yeah, so you just drinking to get by, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
I went through a couple of relationships. I tried to make relationships and just got cheated on. It's been a rough year, really.
Yeah. Dang. And where do you got family over there or no?
Yeah, I live with my mom and my dad.
Oh, nice. You have any children?
Oh, no. I'm 24. I'm still living a little bit of life. I'm trying to.
Oh, well, look, I think you got some blessings right there. And then so you don't have a responsibility outside of yourself you got to take care of. That's nice, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, except for your folks, you know?
Yeah.
Do you ever go to AA meetings or anything?
No, I have never thought about it. I got put on medication a while back, but I got off of it, and I think that kind of made it worse because I went cold turkey.
Oh, yeah, that can be tricky.
But I felt like the medicine was just making me more depressed, but it could be from the drinking, too, while drinking on it. So I've never had, talked to a therapist or anybody about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you feel? I mean, do you feel like you drank too much? You just feel like you feel bad? I mean, or do you just feel like maybe you just had a tough couple days? No judgment either. I'm not judging you.
Yeah. I've been through, I know there's people out there that go through worse things.
Mm-hmm.
But was in a relationship for a few years before I moved back in with my parents, and it was abusive. And I was pregnant I lost my baby, and I think that's where it all started. It's just really hard.
Yeah, I bet that's tough, huh? You probably just, I don't know, what did did you start, like, what did you start feeling, you think?
I just felt like I couldn't do nothing good anymore. I think that's where it all started, like, to fall apart for me. And I kept trying to, like, get back up, and it just kept bringing me back down, and then I just picked up alcohol. And it's funny because I used to never want to drink, not even when I turned 21. And
yeah.
It's just a lot of baggage, I feel like.
Oh, yeah. Oh, if I feel like I just can't do good anymore, that's a horrible feeling.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I'm sorry that you've been dealing with all that.
I'm trying to get back up on my feet, get another job. I think that's not working and stuff like that is really, you're just sitting at home thinking in your head all the time. I have one friend, and I love her to death. She always tries to help me, but I'm kind of a hardhead and I don't listen to her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we can't, it's hard, Don't try to help me. That's the last thing well, dang, I wish there was some way that I could help out, I wish there was something I could do to be supportive. I mean, do they have therapists in your town? Do you think even going to somebody like that would help? I'm just trying to think of something that might help you get a better, or do you need to get a new job? Do you think you could even work right now? What do you think's going on?
I don't know how to start. I don't know if I've always been around people that tell me therapy doesn't work and you don't need to go to pay somebody to tell them about your problems because they don't care, stuff like that. So I guess I kind of just stuck that in my head that I didn't need to go talk to people about it, I guess.
Yeah.
I kind of just hold it in until I explode.
Yeah. Well, I just don't know if that's good or not. I don't know if it's good for anything to hold anything in that long,
No, it's not. But I've always grew up where you don't talk about your emotions that much, so it's kind of normal for me.
Dude. Oh, God. If you felt something in my neighborhood, somebody'd call you a dang to be honest with you,
Yeah.
And no offense. I didn't say that. I think it's
No,
AI.
that is exactly how it is down here.
But damn, I feel you there. Well, how about this? Maybe I'll check back in with you in like a week or something to see how things are going.
Okay, it really helped you calling. You actually heard me. It just made me feel better.
Yeah, well, I know what that's. I can relate to that, man, for sure. Yeah,
sometimes you just need somebody to listen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man. I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that.
Yeah. It feels good to get it out, but, some people just don't want to hear about your problems. They're always like, well, I'm dealing with this, I'm dealing with that, everybody's dealing with shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just need somebody to hear you out and not make you feel crazy for it.
Yeah, and you're right. Sometimes we just want somebody to listen. We just want something to be, we just want a place to put something. There's obviously different things you could go do to try to get help for yourself, or if you wanted to. You have insurance or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. So you could, if you wanted to try therapy, then you could try it at least. I know it takes time to try and figure that out, but that is a thing. And then, But how about this? I just want to I'll check back in in a week or something and just see how you're doing. Is that okay if I check back in?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, have a good time over there. What y'all gonna do for Thanksgiving?
Shit, I don't know.
What are your parents doing?
They're cooking some food. We're on family over at the house. I'm not on good terms with my brother right now, so it's going to be kind of awkward.
Damn, I wish I could figure that out before he gets over there.
Oh, everybody tells me to apologize. I need to stop holding a grudge. I know I do.
Yeah.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, I feel you. Sometimes that stuff's hard. It's hard. Maybe, I don't know. I feel you. I'd struggle with that. I got the same issues with some of my family. It's tough. Family's tough. But yeah, if I can't swallow my pride for my at least do it for myself, for others, because it don't have to be about me on Thanksgiving. That's what I started thinking the other day.
Yeah.
I don't deserve to ruin other people's day just because I have feelings a certain way. I should be able to figure that out. I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying that to me, really.
Gotta be humble and grateful.
Well, I should be able to approach somebody in my family at the end of the day, say it were the last minute on earth. What do I want that family member to think? I want them to think, oh, I was holding something against them, that I couldn't figure out, no, I would want my family member to think that I love them, and so I got to figure that out, even if it's for short-term basis, because I don't know. I just don't want, I don't want to be always a part of the problem,
Yeah.
But, all right, well, I got to finish up because I'm about to go watch some football. All right. What's your first name? Well, I appreciate you calling, and I just hope you hang in there. And, just don't feel alone, because that isn't true.
Yeah, I know I have family that supports me.
Yeah, and you just have people that are like you. I think sometimes you just have to go find. You have to. It's hard sometimes. We gotta find them.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I hope I'm not trying. I don't sound like I'm trying to preach at you, do I?
No, I needed this actually. I needed to talk to somebody about it.
Yeah. Anything else you're feeling?
No, I'm just going to drink a bunch of water and keep going.
There you go. Stay hydrated, baby. That's what you can do. All right, Emily. Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving. You have a good one.
Okay, you too. Take care.
Bye.
Wow, sweet girl. Yeah, man, that's wild. That's so fun to do. That's the same things I'm dealing. I got some family. It's just like it's tough. But then what do I want to do? I want to bring all this shit or tell my family members like, well, I don't want to be there if they're there. And then I'm just making a storm. And the truth is, there's a part of me inside of me that wants to be around my family. It wants everything to be okay, But there's another part of me that wants to have things my way. And that's really what it is for me. Even if the other person wronged me or I don't like their energy or whatever, I can't figure this shit out for 2 hours. And then what's my part in it? I'm a saint? No. Sometimes I'm a Saint Bernard with a couple of face tattoos, baby. I'm fucking Jelly Wolf, you feel me? So don't make me pop the trunk. Oh, this is my brother. Let me see if I can get him to say a couple things he's thankful for. Big Z.
What's up, bro?
Not much. I'm recording my podcast right now, brother. How are you?
Good. Just checking in on you, bro, and checking in on you after the other day.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was just talking to some girl she called her hotline. She'd been having a tough time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was having a tough time, so I just called over there and was talking to her for a little while.
Oh, from the show?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so you've been doing the hotline more now? Someone said that to me the other day.
I'm trying to. Sometimes it's hard for me to feel comfortable. It's like I don't like to do it when I don't, or do solo. Sometimes I do my podcast just by myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like to do it if I don't feel comfortable. Like if I feel agitated or something, or I'm stressed out.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That makes sense to me.
Yeah. Because it just feels like I can't be. I don't feel like I just feel like like I'm just going through the emotions or whatever, But,
yeah, you kind of caught up in other stuff.
Yeah. But it was just, But some girls called, she just been struggling with drinking.
Oh, nice. That's pretty crazy. You kind of did a little 12-step work on your podcast.
Yeah, just to listen to her, she was talking about. I don't know. She reminded me of it's funny because we both had some of the same things, which was like being around family during the holiday, just stuff like that too. We ended up talking about.
Yeah. I need to call that hotline, man. I always forget about that. You guys can call in sometime.
Yeah, dude. Well, actually, you can help us right now. We're finishing if you have a couple things you're thankful for, we're just going to think of a couple of them on the way out of the episode, if you got a couple.
Oh, man, what am I thankful for? Oh, that's such a big question.
I know it is.
I guess, I'm definitely thankful for, my family. You and everyone else in our family for sure. I'm really thankful for my friends and the friendships that I've been developing. I'm thankful for potential, just like being able to get up in the morning and, go for another day. I'm really thankful for that I get to be a parent.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I love parenting. I love raising my children. What to say here? Yeah, I used to have this hypothetical, like, it's a little bit derogatory, but I can tell you if you want.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so if you're on an island and you can't masturbate, right? You can't.
Okay.
That's the example. You have no arms. You can't do it.
Okay. You have legs though?
But but if you can use them to masturbate, then no, because you can't masturbate in this example.
Okay, I see.
So
no matter what.
There's no way you can do it. There's no way you can do it with one leg. You have one leg and no arms.
Oh, got me.
And you're just laying naked. You're laying naked on the beach on this deserted island, right?
Okay.
But you have a strong libido.
Okay.
Right? And you're a heterosexual male, like you. Like you probably are. I don't know for certain, but you probably are a heterosexual male. So you're a heterosexual male.
Yeah. And
you have a strong libido. You can't. And then all of a sudden, there's another man on the island.
Oh.
So here's the question: Do you eventually have sex with this man?
No, I don't think you do.
Now, for me, it's a hell yeah.
God.
Hell yeah.
Really?
I don't mean like a. Well, yeah. Think about it. Which, if you can't masturbate, you can't.
But y'all date for a long time
sex.
first, or is there or how does it even?
No, one day you're out there just laying on the beach because you can't walk. You only have one leg.
You can get up and
right?
hop
You just
over
lay it
there.
out. Well, you could knee over. You could hobble over, and then kind of from the distance, here comes this man walking, and he's got two legs.
Oh yeah, big spender, huh?
Big spender. He's got a shirt, but you can see his chest, and you guys just strike it up. You start to make a little.
What are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, just listen. Here's the example. You make a little bonfire together. You roast weenies. You have a little weenie roast.
Wait, hold on. How can you can't even walk, but suddenly you're a damn Weeblo scout, dude?
No, bro. Look, he carries you over to the fire and lays you down.
Oh God.
Breasts up. Lays you down, and then. So I'm just saying, eventually, you'd have sex, even though you're a heterosexual male.
All right, man. I'm gonna give you a buzz back. All right.
That's what I'm thankful for. All right, bro. I love you.
All right, love you too, man. Wow. It's got me thinking too, man. You're like, you'd have to go on dates with the guy. You know what I'm saying? You're like, and you'd have to know people aren't coming to get you. You can't just, you know what I'm saying, Trevin?
You be having sex with the guy, and then you hear a helicopter over top.
Yeah, dude, totally. Yeah, you can't be, if you just are stuck on an island for 2 days and you hook up with a dude, then you're just a gay guy. Which is fine, but don't be like, oh, the island or whatever. Wow. Just an island boy. Dang, bro. And that's why our family has trouble during the holidays. I'll tell you that, man. That is why they do. Blessings to everybody out there, man. Thank you guys for being a part of my life. Thank you for letting me be a part of your life. Thank you for just this year. It's been crazy, man. The past couple of weeks were really crazy. Like, I kind of was like losing my mind. I went on Joe Rogan's show and I was just having a tough time on it. I just was like, I think I got real scared like after like the election and people making podcast, like they're like podcasts swayed the election. And I don't believe any of that. I believe people do what they want to do, you know, and then they make you out to be this big right wing people emailing me about fascism or whatever. And just a lot, just like, yeah, just because I voted for my buddy. Bobby Kennedy's my friend. That is my friend. I know, but in fact, he's somebody I trust. He's my friend, right? I'll vote for my friend. You think my friend is going to run for freaking president of the United States and I'm not going to vote for him, dude? Or for, minister of health or whatever it is called. It's called Deadpool 7 or whatever he's called now or whatever. The CVS warlord, or I'm not even sure what they're calling him now. But yeah, I'm going to vote for my friend. And I don't really care what anybody thinks about that. I don't think. And I wouldn't think it's weird if you vote for your friend. I don't give a fuck who anybody votes for. But yeah. So, but I don't know. Yeah, I think just a lot of stuff like kind of freaked me out in the past couple of weeks, and I was just been feeling overwhelmed, and yeah, and then we all go through shit, and then the years going fast, and whatever. I'm not making a pity party. I'm just happy to take a breath, man. I'm just happy to take a breath. Happy to be alive. And maybe I do feel like I have to explain myself. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So you won't come to my house or office. I don't even have an office, but you won't come to whatever and see like a board, like a, chalkboard or whatever with arrows on it or whatever, or like, it says, secrets or, just like. So anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about. Who cares, man? I've talked enough. I've wasted enough of your time today. As always, the hotline is 985-664-9503. And yeah, the holidays, man, you got to think they're coming up. Let me try this one. Nah, that's Jesus Christ. I'm going to beat somebody's ass outside of a Bed Bath & Beyond if I have to hear that. Let's try this. Okay. It's close. It's a bit much. That's my brother. I can't listen to that anymore. He's trying to get me to go on a cruise, I bet. Here we go. A little too slow. Oh, yeah. That's taking a bath by yourself, dude. That's when it gets really crazy. If you're young and you jerk off to that, dude, you obviously wear like a nice jacket when you do it, Just remind everybody, be good to yourselves, man. Be good to others. We'll just keep doing what we can do. Excited about the end of the year we have coming up. We will take a week off at some point for no episode. And yeah, that's all that's going on. And happy Thanksgiving to you, Trevin.
You too, brother.
Yeah, thank you for being here. Riley Mao, Ben Becker, all of the producers that have helped, Zach Powers, Colin Reiner, Nick Davis, Cameron George. We got a whole gaggle of guys and people who have over the years. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys, and thank you guys for being a part of my life and the support. And you guys be good to yourselves, baby. Gang. Help me find who my baby will be. Santa, tell me when you'll show yourself to me.
Help me find who my baby will be.